Hi fans of high quality entertainment, I'm doing another take because they're fun to do. I don't know if they're fun to watch, but... So this is from the Vinyl Voyage. 12 questions Jack posed to the vinyl community. And, CDs too, of course, I hope. And this is fun. So, number 1, show an album with a band artist just looking cool. First thing I thought of was, of course, the Beatles' Rubber Soul album cover, because they look cool, even though they're stretched out a little bit. But I decided on Blue Oyster Cult, Spectres. I always thought they looked darn cool in that photo. Number 2, show the weirdest, trippiest, most controversial album cover. Well, there's a few, but I decided on this. This did have a bit of controversy when it came out, and it is weird. I'll show the whole gatefold of it. David Bowie, Diamond Dogs. And controversy because it shows I think it shows the dogs, or part of the dog's package. They might have edited it a bit here, I'm not sure. But let's move on. Show your sexiest album cover. First thing I thought of. And it's Ween with, and this is chocolate and cheese, of course. And in case you don't know, on my Canadian Studmuffin channel, I've just finished ranking all of the albums in individual videos. And soon I'm going to be showing my 12 favorite Ween songs and also an expanded top 30. So if you're a Ween fan, please make sure you're subscribed to my Canadian Studmuffin channel. What's that? You want to see this one more time? Okay. Show an album cover that you dislike. There's a few, but this is one of my all-time favorite albums, but I don't think the album, it's not, well, I was going to say the album cover isn't terrible, but it's not really good either, I don't feel. And it definitely doesn't match with the music inside. Let me know what you think. This, if you know the album. Gene Clark, No Other. Kind of messy, and this is a beautiful, I don't know what happened there, I'm a lot brighter. But this is, like country, pop, rock, very original. It's really good, but I don't think this album cover suits it. Number 5, show an album cover that features a creature from the animal world. Well, how about Sparks' Hippopotamus? Show an album cover, next one, number 6. Show an album cover with an interesting backstory. What's the story? Apologies at Sparks again, but I thought this was interesting. This is Sparks' Want That Sucker. And there's Ron and Russell in the boxing ring. And this was actually, I believe it was filmed. And it was a promo for the album. And they actually fought, I think, for 3 rounds, and I think that this was all set up, of course, this photo here, but I guess Ron broke one or two of Russell's ribs in the fight. The big brother wins. Show an album that has an interesting sleeve design, for instance, a die cut or pop-up sleeve. Well, this is a unique album, and even when it was on vinyl, it was unique. It's The Small Faces, Hodgdon's Nut Gone Flake. This is the deluxe version of it, but you know, when it was on vinyl, it was round, circular. Kind of, also, you know, Grand Funk's E Pluribus Funk, the silver dollar, but I've got it on CD, just not like this though, but that's very unique. Number 8, show an album where the sleeve art was the primary reason you decided to take a chance on the music. I might have bought this album anyway, not that I had heard the band, you know, but reading about them, it's like, oh, that sounds like something I might be interested in. But the album cover absolutely sold me on buying the album, and it is Ramones. And they look pretty cool on this album cover too. I could have had them as the number one answer. Yeah. Show your most battered sleeve that has the most wear and tear, ring wear, creases, tears, or an album that has a particular battle scar. Tell the story of the scars. Well, I do have some vinyl that's kind of not in the greatest condition, but I'm going to stick with CDs. And this isn't anything terrible, but it's just frustrating. And I've talked about this before. This is The Who's Quadrophenia Deluxe Edition. And it came with a stupid sticker here, right? And I did try, as you can see, to take it off, but it's just going to rip the cover of the album, of course. So I think it's just frustrating and stupid. I'm not happy. Show your favorite inner gatefold, and I just recently did a video on it, and of course my number one choices were the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and also it was tied with Frank Zappa's We're Only in It for the Money, which doing a parody of Sgt. Pepper. That'll always be my number one favorite inner gatefold. Show your favorite album cover. Why is it your favorite? Once again, I've talked about this recently, but it's got to be Sgt. Pepper. This was the basic start, at least in rock music, of having the album cover be as important as the music within. And as a kid, you would stare at this album cover for days on end. And then even the back with the lyrics, well, the original had the lyrics on the back, of course. The vinyl. Way to go, Beatles. If you had to live in an album cover for the rest of your life, which one would it be? Let's move on. I hope Molly's not watching. Okay, bonus question. Create your own album cover for an album released by your channel. Well, I'm going to kind of show, like, the songs they are on my channel, unfortunately. But years ago, I used to make custom album covers for my music, and this was recently sent back to me from a friend who had it for many, many years, and for some reason doesn't want it anymore. But no, thanks again, Heather. And this album of mine was called Family Secrets, and this is the album cover I created. And that's it. So yeah, excellent questions. These are fun to do. So please, I'll have a pinned comment to check out the Vinyl Voyages YouTube channel. Excellent questions, Jack. And please, looking forward to your comments below, and like the video, subscribe. If you see that hype under the video at any time, click it. And that helps my channel a lot. So thank you. Have a great day. Bye.